It didn't. Damn it.
No.
I was so close. It's fine.
One could say you were near enough.
Work.
We'll talk about
a lot about her this week.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay, I am just drinking water because hydration is incredibly important.
Exactly. And hello. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. Purr. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am not drinking water because I wanted something else. And 'tis the season. I am drinking eggnog because it is the holiday season. That's what I like to do at this time of year. And it was nice and cold in my refrigerator, so I got it.
That is your constitutional right.
It is, isn't it?
Not mine. No, thank you.
Who asked you? I didn't. Anyway.
I did. I asked myself. Thank you, Miss Banshee.
That's kind of pathetic. Anyway, you were supposed to let me finish. Jesus. Oh, I can't. Anyway, drink it out of my cup mug if I was drinking anything else, but I'm not. So, and you can get you a cup mug at LanaGCreations.etsy.com. And we do ship internationally and domestically in the U.S., so there are no excuses. And I'm looking at you, Canada. You right upstairs. We see you. I'll see you up there. Get you some cup merch or a cup mug. Period.
Work. And I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of Concert Dragon video games. In my cup mug, I'm drinking coffee because I need it.
I was doing so earlier today, and I do also want to show off this mug. Actually, I have coffee left. Oh, that's glorious. But I was drinking it out of my Campbell soup mug.
Oh, cute.
I hadn't pulled her out in a minute, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna utilize her today. We're gonna pick her today, and there's coffee left. So you know what? Me too, Brandon.
Good.
Is it lukewarm? Absolutely. Am I still gonna drink it? Absolutely. Y'all, we have an episode of Canada's Drag Race to talk about.
Woo! Do we ever?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, as someone that has seen all 4 seasons of Canada's Drag Race and a season of Canada's Drag Race Crave Original Canada vs. the World, this is the best episode of Canada's Drag Race ever. I feel that in my soul, in my spirit, this is the best episode ever. I
tend to agree with you. Of all the Canada Drag Races that I've seen, out of all of them that I've seen, so many. I mean, jeez, I've seen so many. This is the best episode I've seen of Canada's Drag Race.
I hate you.
It's so good.
You know, as someone who has seen all of the seasons as well, I agree with you because I was like, oh my god, like everything
from the start.
This feels like classic Drag Race again, in the best way.
In the best way, yes.
I mean, they hit us from the start. They were like right out the gate, but bam, here we go. I was like, oh, this is what we doing? Like we get into the workroom, literally walk into the workroom, and everybody's congratulating. Oh Lord, her name. They congratulating Kitten because she read Girlfriend's Gone.
The girlfriend experience.
I am sad about that.
Me too.
I mean, was it deserved? Yes. Unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Incredibly deserved. But we talked on it last week, but it's still very sad.
It was sad, but it was deserved. But Girlfriend's Gone. Kitten's getting congratulated. They wipe down the mirror because girlfriend still says she is the prettiest. Remember that. So we gonna put y'all out there. Girlfriend experience is the prettiest. That's what she says.
Is.
Period.
She really
is.
And so then they congratulate the winner, and they're like, "Yay, girl, you won! Period! Yay! Wow!" And Denim was like, "Well, I guess with the three of you all, if with three on the bottom, I think the Love Bugs won the girl group challenge." And they were like, "Yes, name is Aimee Yonce. She came out of nowhere, unprovoked. Nobody asked her. She was
completely on her own without being prompted by a producer. Obviously.
It was like, I mean, I liked your performance, except for Luna.
Luna?
I call her Lena. I'm thinking of.
You are getting to the point where you are mixing up drag franchises, and I am proud of you, Lana.
You're welcome.
This is your moment. Have it.
Thank you.
Because she's watched so much Drag Race.
So much.
Actually, you have watched a lot of Drag Race.
I'm about to say, I have. That's not even exaggeration. I have. In such a short amount of time, I have. But she was like, I liked everybody's performance except Luna's. And Luna was like, what?
Where is the giant shade button that Jan hit?
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Wait,
I forgot you have one. Yeah! I forgot you own one.
I do.
Oh my god.
I might need you to keep that handy for multiple other moments this episode, Brandon. I'm just saying right now, I think we might need it.
I'm about to say, don't put it away. Don't put it away.
No, I have it. I have it on. I'll have it on ready. Don't worry.
I'm about to say, keep it right next to you, because she was like, yeah. And Luna was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, you didn't? She's like, no, I just didn't like it.
I mean, I didn't either. The thing is, what I'm learning about Aimee Yonce Shennel is that she is kind of speaking the audience's opinions, or at the very least, my opinions. Because everything shady she said this episode, I was like, but I agree with you, girl. But I agree with what's being said here.
I mean,
you ain't wrong.
That's what I'm about to say. You're not wrong.
No.
And I agree, because I think out of everybody's on the Love Bugs performance, Luna was the weakest for me, in my opinion.
If someone was going to be in the bottom for being the weakest in that group, it was going to be Luna.
It was going to be her. But I was like, wow, Aimee, just go put that out there. Just like nobody asked your opinion or nothing. You're just like, I didn't like it.
They're shading her, and I mean, we obviously know that she was the shining moment of that other group.
For sure.
Like, no one held a candle to Aimee Yonce Shennel in that challenge.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And I thought there could have been a universe where she won the challenge.
I could have seen that.
I was happy with Aurora, because I love me some Aurora Matrix. But there's a universe Aimee could have won the challenge.
I agree.
And I think and I said it in last week's episode, but I'm like, for storyline purposes, I think that makes even more sense. Force Aimee to pick between her teammates.
Right.
As to who she's going to save. That would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
That would have.
But what I'm learning is I don't think they, especially after this episode, I don't think they are going to keep Aimee around long term. And I think that is a mistake. But
I mean, I feel like she gave us, we'll talk about it. She gave us a glimpse about why that would be a wrong choice. And I'll say that.
Yeah. But yes, all of that happens. And then we come into the workroom the next day. And for a moment, it's peaceful.
Peaceful.
A moment.
A moment.
Clearly.
And then we see Brad coming in. I love when they rotate on who's doing the like workroom hosting situation. I'm like, that's always been like now that Canada's in their groove and they know what their hosting style is, like it feels correct to use.
Yes.
I can make it your turn.
Correct.
But Brad comes in. We find out that the mini challenge is going to be wig modeling with a bunch of differently styled wigs dyed with got to be hair dye. Because they have to force in the got to be sponsorship.
Amen. That's why they get big money.
We got the got to be. We got the Shoppers Drug Mart. I think the other one is Neutrogena. It's like all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
I thought this was a cute mini challenge.
I do too. I always enjoy a good photo shoot. So I was like, that's one of my favorite mini challenges. I'm like, give me a photo shoot. Have them doing something stupid or dumb or great and glamorous, and I'm loving it. I'm here for it. So I enjoyed the photo shoot, and I thought like actually all the photos shoot looked really good. They all looked fairly good in these metallic wigs or whatever.
Most of them looked pretty decent. We do have a winner though, and I agreed with the winner. I don't always agree with the mini challenge winners, especially on Canada. But Nearah wins. I mean, she got that good flip. That photographer did what needed to be done in that moment, catching all of that and just face. So good.
It was good.
So I was like, yes, Nearah.
You know who I thought was so really good though to me? Venus.
Venus is
a model. She is a model, honey. She's signed.
Yeah.
She's signed, baby. But she
I'm not surprised.
I am not either.
Not surprised either.
I was like,
you know who else? You know who else I thought did pretty decent? Denim. I thought Denim looked lovely.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Denim looked lovely. But I definitely agreed with Nearah. Just that
something about these like photo shoots sometimes, because like I'll see like a better picture in the beforehand, and then they choose a way different picture for the final one. And I'm like,
they did that. I mean,
that was cute. Like that was cute, but what happened to the one that was that one?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say they did that on Germany this season when they did the like premiere photo shoot. It was like there were so many other good. Remember that, Lana? There were like so many other good ones, and they would pick like a tacky photo out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
Shout out to Naisha. Hope you're still doing okay, being 10th alternate on All Stars 8.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we get our maxi challenge for the week, which is to raid Brad's closet and design a look using Brad's hand-me-downs.
Right.
Honestly, all things considered, I thought this was a cute challenge.
It was. To me, too. I love the design challenge. I am a fan of all design challenges. I think that's one of my favorite things on the Drag Race series is a design challenge for me, because I'm like, I like seeing people who's like, I'm so good, I'm confident at sewing, and then they screw up. Or they're like, oh, I don't know how to sew, so I'm going to be a hot glue girl. And then they slay, and it's like,
or you're sitting in the workroom saying, I'm a designer. I've never been critiqued on my aesthetic or my makeup, but I'm here to listen to all of the judges' critiques and take them in.
And then when they
Melinda.
do that, and then when they do give you the critiques and the stuff, you're like, this is not the tea. This is not the tea for me. This is not the tea for me.
So when we get to all of the Untucked stuff, there is actually context that I learned about today that I want to bring up.
Okay.
That might have aided to a lot of what we saw with all the heightened emotions, period. So I don't, but we'll talk about it, because Aimee spilled some tea at a viewing party, and I found out about that tea today. So I will be spilling the tea here. But yes, so you have to grab all of Brad's hand-me-downs, quote unquote, and design a look. Now, I agree with you, Lana. I love a design challenge. And there are times where I enjoy a construction challenge. Brandon, if you remember the season 3 construction challenge, I did not love that.
Yeah, I agree.
For context, Lana, they did a mini challenge runway walk and then had to take that look that they wore and deconstruct it into a new look. So the only materials they had were the look that they had.
Oh no, that's
Which
not
I
fair.
did not
What if
like.
somebody had? What if somebody?
It was horrible.
A bikini?
They literally did. Someone had a bikini.
Absolutely not.
Or
that's
close
not right.
to it. Like
that's not right. That's not fair.
Yeah, it was. That's like the one time where I'm like, I don't.
No, like
Canada's
I like,
Drag Race construction challenges have been questionable.
Like I like the idea, however, this was not like something that I would have thought. Because like again, you're limited to what you had, and then likewise to this, I will say like they had options because they could build a lot with like what they can do.
Ample options, and I thought everyone ended up with like a good bit of fabric to work with, which was really nice. But we see everyone's doing their own thing. Melinda's a designer. Kitten can sew, and she's sewn most of her stuff. Venus can't sew. And Venus has a bit of a freak out. Because she's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I loved seeing it. I'm going to be honest.
No, me too. I just love the narrative, like with Canada, with how it's like the hot glue girls, and then of course the designers.
I love that we have a continuation of the hot glue gun girls. Like that makes me very happy. So I'm like, at least we have that going for us. Like that's cute. I mean, I'm gonna say 4 episodes in a row. I really like Venus.
No, I love Venus. Like,
I really enjoy Venus.
I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's like a bias in a way. Like, I love all the Vancouver girls that's been on.
Well, I was gonna say I knew I would love Venus because she's Kendall's daughter. So I was like, I knew I was gonna really, really like Venus. And guess what I do?
Same.
and it's lovely. It's lovely and great and lovely and wonderful and lovely. But yeah, everybody's working. We get walk-arounds with Brad, but like whatever. Not much happens with all of that. And then we get a lot of stories. The like Aimee moment is talking about everybody's like upbringing and whether they had supportive parents. And we find out one of the stories that we hear from specifically is Luna's, talking about how she wrote, I think it was like a 3-page letter to her parents coming out, and then she just like left. And from the drama we had earlier in the episode, we see that Aimee and Luna realize, oh, we have a lot more in common than they thought they did. And I loved this whole moment where they were both just like, oh, we are, I think why we're clashing is because we are very similar and had very similar upbringings and all of that. And I thought that was just a lovely moment.
That was my redemption moment. I was like, yay. Good on them. I love to see two people who had a misunderstanding, a tiff or whatever, and realize, you know what? We actually are so much more alike than we are different. So hopefully they can build off of that and it can become a good bonding experience and something that they can actually grow into a decent friendship or a good friendship. Who knows?
Yeah. And then just hearing that both of them had like very religious, traditional upbringings, and Aimee talking about, you know, trying to unalive herself twice. Like this whole episode, I went on a journey with Miss Aimee because it's like, ooh, girl, start the drama, and then, oh no, girl, like, and like Aimee moment, and then, I mean, we'll talk about her later because she serves some iconic moments happening in this episode. But that's all that happened before we
that's the Aimee moment.
So, boom.
Cat.
That part. And we have our beautiful judging panel. Our guest judge, Christian Allaire, who was somebody from...
He's a creative writer for Vogue.
Yes, that one. I was like, it's something for Vogue. I don't remember what their title was, but I have to be honest and genuine here. The winner of this week's runway for me is Tracy Melchior.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think Brooklyn looks fine. Brooklyn looks great.
Mm-hmm.
But Tracy.
This week is Tracy. This week is Tracy for sure.
Because that sweater, I want those pants.
I want those pants.
Tracy, hook us up with those pants, girl. Thank you.
Okay. I will rock the heck out of those pants.
Christian looks great too. I mean simple but effective.
Everyone looks good to me. I think everybody looks good. But if we're going by who looks the best, it's Tracy. Absolutely.
Yeah. Different for Brooke, but still fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Brad is just serving classic Brad, but what else is new? Like,
I feel like Brooke is giving me her figure skater fantasy going on here with this look.
Yes.
It's giving me very figure skater.
Figure skater who just came off the ice and now is going to go be a runway model.
Yes. Like that is her figure skater serve fantasy, eleganza, extravaganza.
Gay words.
All of the gay words put together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. Absolutely. I understand.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I speak the gay.
Her.
I speak the gay.
Because you're what, Lana? An ally.
Ally. Period.
Ally. Category is out of the closet. But Brandon and I did that years ago.
I was like, are we waiting on me to come out of the closet?
If you want to, Lana, feel free. Like, we support you in whatever you want to do, but
I'm definitely not in the closet at all.
Okay.
I'm so out of the closet.
Because she's what? An ally.
An ally. Period.
I don't think I put these in the order that they walked the runway, but who cares?
Let's take a look.
Okay.
First up, Venus.
This was actually first.
Oh, word!
Yeah,
I know the rest of them aren't in order. I know the rest of them aren't in order, but first up, Venus. Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to do it like Lady Gaga does. Venus. I'm mad I haven't been doing that. I thought about that last week, and I'm mad that I have not been saying Venus like that. Because Art Pop is my favorite Gaga album. So
same.
Thank you. Thank you. Brandon, what do you think of Venus? Venus.
This is okay. Given that she can't sew, this was all right in a way. Like, I was surprised that, like, I was gonna hate what she was gonna bring because, like, she couldn't sew. However, like, the way that she, like, held this with a safety pin, mind you, because you can see the safety pins on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's still holding, like, fine as it should. And I don't know how, but work it.
It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's Venus. It's very Venus. I expect her to not have a lot of clothes on, and I'm okay with that because she looks good. But this is cute. I like what she did with the side and then the sleeve on one side, no sleeve on the other, and then made the glove. And it's cute. She had a theme in mind after struggling very hard, by the way, in the workroom, trying to come up with an idea, trying to figure out what she wanted to do. She was like near a panic attack. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then she came up with this. And I think for this look, the safety pins work. Yes. Is it held together by safety pins? Yes. But you know what? It works because it's like it was meant to be there. She made it so it's like it's meant to be there. It's part of the design aesthetic. It's giving me the goth that she wants us to get, and I appreciate it for what it is. It's fine. It's a put together look with a very clear vision, and I'm okay with that.
Honestly, it's kind of cunty. I did really enjoy it. I wouldn't have had her in the top by any means of the imagination.
Oh yeah, no.
But I also wouldn't have had her in the bottom by any means of the imagination.
Absolutely not.
Like, I think what she was able to do with these textiles is actually like really smart, and I love the exposed shoulder on one side with the sleeve, like all of the asymmetricality she has going on in this is what really makes it work for me. Is like the shoulder covered with the sleeve, and then the one sleeve on the bottom, and then the skirt is like kind of a high-low, but in a different high-low way, and like you have the one stocking with the plaid, and like it works. In this case of, is this fashion or is she skinny? The answer is skinny, but like I don't mind it here. Because of the way she styled it, the way it's executed. I enjoy it for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Scores.
We'll give this 85.
I will give it an 80.
I'm also going to give it an 80. Luna DuBois.
Brandon?
Okay. I love how she did the top, but however, because like with the sleeves, I love that idea. It's just that everything like else didn't work for me as much. Like you can tell, like she ran out of fabric because like most of it was in the pants. But I love how the pants were styled, though.
I like this look. I honestly really like this look. When she turned the corner, I was like, work. You better. Because number one, yellow or melanated skin. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And this yellow was the perfect shade of yellow for her skin. And it captures, it like picks up the gold tones in her skin. Like, it's so good. And I like what she did with the two colors of the sleeve. And I think the color blocking of it all works. I like the stylish. It's giving fashion, and that's what Luna is about. She's like, I serve fashion. This is what I do.
You can tell Luna's taste, and I love it. And also like her makeup too. Like the way that it's it matches the side of the sleeves. And I'm like, oh, that is smart.
I didn't notice that until Untucked, when you get like the close up on her face. But the fact that her eyeshadow matches is so stupid.
It's so stupidly good. And then like the green shades, like I think she styled this great. I like this look. I think she looked amazing in this look. I think her being safe was perfectly fine, but I probably would have had her in one of the top spots for me. But it was good. It was really good.
Oh, this was my second favorite look of the night.
Period.
Oh, I was viscerally upset that Luna was not in the top. Because this was my second favorite look of the night. I think what she was able to do with this, did she run out of fabric? Yes. Did she end up designing this in a very like sophisticated way? Absolutely. The pants are incredible. I love the two sleeves. And all of the colors work so beautifully together. Like you said, Lana, yellow on melanated skin is going to look incredible 99.99% of the time.
Yep.
And that's what you're seeing here. I love this like very subtle updo. The way she does her makeup with this too, the way it's styled. I'm mad she was not in the top. Because I think this is, minus the obvious winner of the week, this was the best look on the runway for me.
Obviously. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Now going back to the pants, because like how that was like designed too, because like it's like supposed to be like dress style, but also like it works so perfectly. That's what I love about the pants. Like
the way it's open leg slit on both sides, like
right. It's like it was supposed to be like a genie pant, but with the slits on the side, like, oh my God, it's pants.
Oh my God, it's pants.
It's so good. I'm with you, Logan. This is probably my second favorite look of the night. It was so
and
good.
you know what she was doing?
I'm serving fashion tonight on the runway.
Runway.
That's what she was doing.
Period.
Scores.
Oh, it's a full cup for me, baby. Full cup for me.
It's full for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I agree, but this is like, but it's so.
I mean, I like having some differences.
Mm-hmm.
It's refreshing to argue about things.
I love arguing about things.
I love arguing, especially with Lana.
I do too, because it's so much fun arguing with you. Because Logan is relentless, and I am. And I am too. So we just go back and forth. But in the end, we still love each other. Oh yes. God, no.
Okay, well, so we've come to the point in our program where we physically have to discuss Aimee, Yonce, Shennel's look.
Okay, I know Brandy usually starts, but please, can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, because I have a lot of problems with Aimee, Yonce, Shennel in this look, because several people told Aimee, Yonce, Shennel going bath towels is not a good idea. Maybe you should think about some other fabric. Maybe you should think about something else. And Aimee is like, no, it's fine. I'm going to do it my way. I don't have time to change my look. You had plenty of time. They told you the very first, like the minute you picked up all those bath towels, they were like, towels? I don't think so, girl. I don't have time to change. You do. Then Brad comes in and is like, towels? You're doing towels? Maybe you should think about something else. I don't think so. I don't have time. And then Aimee comes out in these towels. And the loofah's train that caught up in everything. And the cutest thing about this look was the slipper fascinator on her head. That is the cutest thing about this whole entire look. I was like, this is ugly. This is flat out ugly. I'm not even going to mince my words. This is ugly. And I hate it because I love her. But this is ugly. Like, and you had time to. And what is the things on your arms tied up? Like, this is ugly. Ugly. I am. This is ugly. I'm sorry. I'm mad because she could have changed it, and she chose to be stubborn.
Yeah. Seeing the ties tie like that didn't sell it for me, like, any way, shape, or form. Like, again, this entire outfit didn't like sell anything. Like, I get what she was trying to do with the loofah train, but obviously she kept stepping on them. Now, I mean, smart for her to like unravel those loofahs, like how it is, like smart, because like I would have done that as a train as well. However, this wasn't it. Like, I did get how she was trying to like do all this, but everything was not put together again. I love the slipper fascinator though, as well.
The cute part about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And I love this wig, so. But that's it.
No. Sorry.
No.
Next. Here's what I'm gonna say about this though. I think the idea of having it all be vertical stripe is a very effective way to make her look longer and taller than she is. And I do think she was successful in that one area of this look. And the idea of this is cute. Not the execution, but the idea is cute. And I like this orange hair on her. So.
She just got so caught up in the story that she just let this whole we're in the shower, we're in the shower, and she just let that lead the whole thing. It's like,
yeah,
I would have rather her take them loofahs, take them apart, and like make a two top skirt whatever thing with the loofahs than.
Oh, that would have been so cute, like a layered a braided loofah like bandeau top.
Yeah, like that would have been even like cuter than
even with this skirt. I think she could have gotten away with that. Actually,
I agree because the two bath towels, which don't really match each other, it just ain't doing it. It's just not.
Yeah, because if she had stretched those loofahs, braided it, made a top, and then hairsprayed it so it stayed in place, like that could have been cute. But that's not what this was.
That's not what this was.
Even a braided train would have worked.
Right, like braided at the top and then just let it go. Like I think that could have been. Yeah.
Yep.
Scores.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I am.
Wait, no, I'm not because I like the fascinator head piece. So I'm going to give it
again. That's not even though the fascinator was there. That wasn't redeeming of it. So
I understand. It's two things. Well, it's three things for me, and so that's why I have to score because I like the fascinator, I like the wig, and I like her makeup. So. For that, I will give it a 10. But that's as far as I can go.
I like all the things that Lana liked, and I also do like the vertical stripe effect. Whether that was intentional or not is another thing. I'm going to give Aimee a 30.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Well, we're
we're
moving
not getting that much better.
No, because next up is Melinda Verga.
She took a jacket and made a dress.
But it was 4 jackets, Lana.
She took 4 jackets and made a dress.
Basically.
She took 4 jackets.
I mean, yeah.
And she made a dress. And I'm like, it would have been so much better if she would have took that jacket, made that dress, but made it put a train, take the rest of the fabric and put it all together in a big train in the back to make it more like a gown-ish effect of a dress instead of this little mini dress, because it's still just 4 pieces of a jacket that you put together. What happened to the rest of the scraps of that jacket? She could have made a big poofy train thingy in the back, or it was just lacking. And I think she was so caught up in the fact that it was Vivienne Westwood inspired that she just didn't think to do more. If Vivienne Westwood inspired that, then take the inspiration and run with it. Go further, go deep. Drag it out. I feel like I'm like David. It needed to be bigger. It needed to be more drag. This didn't give me the drag that I'm looking for when I see somebody doing a design challenge. It was just and the fact that you are a designer, you can sew, you can do this. She could have took that gold jacket that she had and made some kind of bustle thingy in the I don't know. It needed more. She just didn't give me everything. It was just too simple.
Yeah. All she did was cut up the 4 jackets in one. Took Brad's leather section. And then also the shades and just called it a look.
Yep.
And I understand if it's crunch time because what you had your original concept the first time with all the gold. I could have seen something with the gold. But of course, she was second guessing herself and came up with this. I understand, but at the same time, Like, what I would have loved though is if she incorporated the jacket that she took, repurpose the parts that she cut into a different garment and taken this jacket off. That's what I would have seen. Would have loved.
I don't like any of this.
Mm-hmm.
There is literally not a single thing about this I like. The plaids don't go together. I don't get the harness with this. I hate this fuck-ass bob. I don't like the sunglasses. The makeup, I mean... The makeup is not great, unfortunately. I mean, that's just how she does her face. So, like, I guess, like, more power to you, sister. But, like, no. I would have loved, because I think she could have done something with the gold. But I would have loved if she had taken the base of this, grabbed a bunch of the plaid, and made something similar to Shea Coulee's design challenge with all the patchwork.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that would have been really fun. This is not that.
Mm-hmm.
So, scores.
Gotta do another.
Ooh. Brandon is I am sorry for you people today. Y'all getting the work from Brandon today. I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm trying to see about. Okay, I think I like this a tad better than Aimee.
Oh,
So I'm gonna just a little bit. So I'm gonna give it a 15.
I'm gonna be matching Brandon, and I will be pleading on
work. Y'all getting no business.
Oh, she's not the only one.
Yeah, she's not the only one.
But it won't be Kitten Kaboodle.
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing. It's cute.
No, it's cute.
It's on brand. I wouldn't have put her in the top for this.
No, I agree.
Not even close. This was in the top over Luna?
That part.
No.
I mean, I will say this. Like, the ideas were there. Like, I loved how, like, she took a puffer jacket and made a skirt. Like,
oh, and I love it. I love it.
I just didn't think the extra headpiece was needed. I'm not sure. Like,
I know this is a design challenge, and I know that she's very limited with the materials that she's given and that the queens are given. I want to see something else that's not pink.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it last week, and I did really like that for what it was. I want to see... I thought this would have been the perfect opportunity for her to do something not pink.
No, yeah.
And I think I'm stuck on the fact that she did pink. Did she do pink very successfully again? Yes. Absolutely. Am I going to bump up her score because her thirst trap dropped this week and it's absolutely incredible? Yes, I am. But like, have you not seen it, Brandon?
Hold on, wait. I don't think I have.
Oh, go to her Instagram, baby. Because, daddy. That's all I have to say on the matter is
okay.
Dad, father. Whew. God damn. Just.
Okay, what I will say about this, again, I do like this. Again, again, I just feel like the puffer, like, headpiece wasn't really needed. I do like how the gold and the pink do complement together because
absolutely.
Because the top does match really well, and surprisingly, the pink glitter on this top does match the puffer jacket in a way.
What shoe is she wearing? It's a gold shoe with a pink inside. Okay, that's cute. Okay.
No, that's cute. It matches.
It all goes together, and I really like this like ponytail with the side swoop bang. This was in the top over Luna. This was in the top over Luna.
I know. I'm just like,
no, not for me.
No, because I remember in the workroom when she grabbed this, I was like, oh, that looks cute. But I didn't know what she was going to do with this whole puffer jacket thing. But again, it still worked in a way because, like, even the parts with the sleeves, like, I love the sleeves. Like, I actually love the sleeves. So, but I do kind of agree. How did Luna not get top over this? But
that's what I'm saying here. That's what I'm talking about. I don't get it. But it's a good look, all things considered. It is a good look.
I found it.
Isn't it great?
Whew.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty lovely.
So it was cute. It was cute. It matched. It goes together. It looks well on her. She made it well. It's cute. Top spot? No.
Very safe. Very safe.
Very safe. Very safe. Like high safe, I would say. But top spot? No. I like what she did with the puffer over the head. I like the puffer on the bottom of the skirt part. I wish it was. I agree with Brooklyn. I wish it was a little shorter. Like I wanted it to be a mini. Like I felt like it was too long. But it was cute. It was cute. The pink, the golds, everything went together. It was cute.
Yeah.
And my co-host over here, Kitty, said she likes it. She liked the picture. Great. She liked it was cute.
Great.
So
lovely.
Yeah, so yeah, it was cute.
Her scores.
We'll do 80.
I will give it an 82. 82.
Great. I'm gonna give this an 81. And split the difference.
Period.
Yes.
Next up, Aurora Matrix.
I was very surprised about this.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Like, and the fact this is the first thing she's sewn.
That was impressive.
Mm-hmm. Especially this top too.
Yeah, because that's not easy to. I mean, it's not the most complex thing in the world to sew.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got the lining on the bottom. She's got the lining on the actually, I think that might be hot glued.
Mm-hmm. The gold detail on the top is hot glue, yeah.
I think what is aiding her very much so in this case is the fact that this fabric for the top is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Because the skirt is a piece of fabric wrapped around her waist.
Yes.
Now, does it look good as a piece of fabric wrapped around her waist? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a piece of fabric wrapped around her waist. But for this being the first thing she has ever constructed, I'm going to give her some kudos, and I think she looks lovely.
It does.
Yes. So something like, again, when we saw a lot of the workroom stuff when they were sewing everything, like the way that she like laid down the fabric to make sure she was able to like get it to a T, like that's the most impressive part for me, because if I were to ever like sew something because like I've never sewn as well, but I've done like hand sewing, but not like sewing on a sewing machine. But I need to make sure I have to lay everything down to make sure, because like this, like the type of top that she's wearing is something I would wear, because like I love everything tight. So, and then and I also agree with the skirt as well. Like it's just, again, I love the long skirt style though. Like it helps with the fact that it's this outfit. So,
I agree with you, Logan. The top is doing a lot of the work for this look because the pattern and the design is so beautiful. It's so pretty. It's something I would definitely want to wear.
Oh
And
yes.
that fabric, it's like that fabric is cute. Take that yellow thing off of it. I'll rock that shirt. Like I don't need the yellow thing on it. But yeah, it is doing a lot of the work. The skirt itself is like I said, piece of fabric wrapped around with a belt cinched it. It's fine. I would have loved to see some like asymmetrical lines or something different, something in the design of the skirt, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Kennedy, what you think? It's a good picture. You like it? Okay, she likes it. So there we go.
Great.
Got the thumbs up. So there we go.
Scores.
Let's see. We'll do 88.
I'm actually gonna do a 75. It's fine.
Let me give her a 77.
All right. Period.
Kiki motherfucking Coe. And I'm just gonna.
Yep.
She did what needed to be done.
Let me just say this. It was an honor to watch Kiki work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. It was an honor. I love, as Logan, I love seeing designers design things and make clothes. That's my Project Runway Days show. I love designers doing what they know how to do. Designers. And then we had a Project Runway moment on the show too that make it work. And I was like, oh
yes. The girls that know.
They know. But what impressed me, first of all, this fabric, stunner. Like she knew what she was doing when she grabbed this fabric. She was like, she had an idea in her mind what she wanted to make, and she grabbed the right fabric for the job. And then when she grabbed those cutout pieces of cardboard, I'm like, girl, what you gonna do with this cardboard cutout thingies? And she covered it with the fabric and put it on I was like, wait a minute. Is this what did I just see a trick or a trade that I ain't never seen before? It was an honor to watch Kiki Coe work this week. And this look was everything. And then had the audacity, unmitigated gall to put those beadings at the bottom of that dress just for it to not just look good, but for the weight of the dress to stay put and printed in place. I, as someone who knows nothing about sewing, but love watching people who know how to do it and do it well do it. It was the most pleasant, orgasmic thing I watched. I said it twice. I'm gonna say it 3 times. It was an honor to watch Kiki Coe in this challenge. Period.
I'm gonna just do what I did with the season with the season 16 cast. That's when Logan did. Like literally, that's my reaction. Cause like I had to take the banner down really quick just to see like the beading again on the bottom. Like that's when you have the attention to detail. Not only with that, but like the added like on the cutout, like on the centerpiece there, and the earrings. Cause like I would have never thought to like, cause I believe those earrings are custom as well, right?
I believe so.
You like it?
And the fact that it matches the chest piece, it complements the sides of the cutouts, and then of course the parts in the bottom, like everything about this, like again, rich. Just rich.
Yeah. Oh.
Scores.
Overflowing. Like literally like flooding my face right now.
Oh, Jesus. I am drowning in this dress. I am drowning with my cup. I am, and you know what? I'm happy to drown for this look. This is, ugh.
Duh.
Hold on. No. She's not just drunk. She's mother.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Mother in this freaking dress. Mother. Period.
This might be the best design challenge look I've ever seen.
It is for me. It is for me. Ugh.
My, how far they fall.
Yeah. Well,
I remember I did this intentionally because I was like, Kiki, gorgeous. Nearah. Baby.
Brandon, go ahead, please. Just.
Kind of matches to what I said about Melinda in a way, like just reconstructing a jacket, like compliment to like how like she made the skirt here, but at the same time like it's not much elevation. Like I love that it kind of pays homage to Glamazon Airways in a way. But
I have to laugh. Brenda said, ugh.
Ugh, Jesus.
Oh, y'all letting the girlies have it today. Oh, but I do match your it's so like, cause like she was so excited to get that little swimsuit number thingy, you know. Some Venus, your entrance look, like she was so excited to have that little thing. And so I was like, oh, she's definitely using this. Okay, how she go use it? And then we see it, and I'm like, you couldn't even cover the whole thing with the fabric on that thing. You just, and then talk about them, it's a panty. No, it's the leotard. It's not the okay. Anyway, girl, you took a jacket and you shredded a little bit, and you put the other half of the jacket into a skirt. And a very tiny, 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 tiny skirt. It wasn't a whole lot of fabric that you did with. You took a jacket and made it into a jacket.
Like, you know who else did that? Melinda. And you know who should have been the bottom two this week? Nearah and Melinda.
Absolutely.
Am I happy we got the bottom two we did? Yes, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Best thing about this outfit to me was the boot. And
the boot. And the shades.
Oh, I was gonna say the fuck ass bob. That's my favorite part.
Oh yeah, the bob is cute.
Is this the second bob this runway?
Yes, and both of the fuck ass bobs should have been in the bottom. They wore basically the same fucking fuck ass bob. Now come on now, like.
Oh Lord, I'm so glad I wearing headphones right now.
I need to put this.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're fine because I'm wearing headphones. Oh, I'm so glad because who's the bob? The bob. The bob. Here's the bob, baby. You like?
Bob?
You like the outfit?
Yeah, I want that outfit.
You like it? Oh, okay.
I want it.
Oh, well,
thank God she's young. Her taste can change.
I'm about to say, but if a child likes it,
well, I mean, she also liked most of the other ones. Let's be honest here.
I would say her opinion is very
okay. Like, yes, as a child, I would like this, but like now, I'm just like,
right. As a child, I'd be like, oh, this is beautiful. This is so fun. It's pink. It's purple. It's my favorite colors. And see, that's why she likes it because pink and purple is her favorite colors. Let's just keep it real. But this is not a good look.
The color scheme here is lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
The fuck ass bob, lovely. Period.
That's it.
Now, why are you going to show your entire chest except for 2 little strips where your nipples are?
Right.
And why are you only going to show a little bit of your thigh? Because you're going to have the world's miniest mini skirt.
And the longest boots.
And the longest boots known to mankind. And then in the face, you're going to give us lemon? How convenient. I'm going to say this. We're 4 episodes in. Who the fuck is Nearah Nuff as a drag artist? That is what I would like to know. Because every single thing she has served has been different. And I'm like, I literally don't know who she is as a drag artist. I like her. I think she's entertaining. Who is Nearah Nuff? That's what I want to know.
There was a thing on Twitter that I saw because they were like convinced that Nearah Nuff is a lemon doppelganger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you see them side by side, Lana, you'll probably agree.
Okay.
But scores.
I need to bring it back out. Where is it?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Brandon is letting the girlies have it today, honey.
Usually, I'm the one that's giving fulls everywhere, but now
I know.
This is my third plead in one episode.
That's why I'm like, this
It's
is a
deserved,
record.
though.
This was a record. I'm going to join you on that plea because I don't like this one at all. I think I liked the other 2 more than I like this one. I don't like this one at all. So, yeah. Because what is that disc on her head? What is that? What is that little piece of disc of fabric on her head for? Like, you already got a bob. And you gonna put this disc on top of the bob? Girl.
The fuck ass disc on the fuck ass bob.
Exactly. Thank you. I couldn't say it.
I know. That's why I said it for you.
I appreciate you saying it for me.
You're very welcome. No. Sorry. Next. I'm not even pleading. I'm just saying no.
Good.
Just no. And last up, we're going to end on a high note with Denim.
The sleeves.
The sleeves of it all.
And coming for that runway theme from last season.
I know. This is cute.
Like, something about this, because, like, the fact that Denim took all, like, the knitted / crochet stuff is, like, in addition to, like, what she already brought with her, it just complements this and everything. And I'll be honest, I didn't know what she was going to do with, like, the square one. And then the way that she, like, presented this way, I was just like, like, how? Like, and even this headpiece too, like, it complements it so well. And I love how she did her makeup here.
It's like if you dressed up your babushka for 2023. Like, that's what it feels like for me in the best way. Like, this is so Denim. And, like, I definitely agreed with her spot in the top. I will say that for sure. I love the makeup here. It feels like her winged liner is a little bit higher and her lip, I think, is a little bit bigger. And there's just a lot more drama to the face. And I really like that we're seeing these subtle but very noticeable differences with the way that Denim is doing her makeup. I love the way that she used the square textile over this nude. I think it all looks really good. Is it the most extravagant outfit I've ever seen? No. Is it still good? Absolutely. So, and this color, this like teal color looks so good on her too.
I like the color. I like this look. I thought this look was very fun. It was very cute. It was, like you said, definitely you like it too. Yeah, she likes it too. It's definitely, like you said, a babushka. And you take you take your babushka out for a night on the town, and it's her birthday, and she wants to feel a little spry, and she's like, okay. And you're like, well, we're going to this. She's like, I want to go where you go. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take you to my favorite club that I go to, but we have to dress you up. But babushka's still like, I'm still a little conservative. I'm still mean. I don't want to get too wild and crazy.
But I'm going to show a little bit of leg tonight.
A little bit of leg tonight and show it off. So you put on a little nude illusion.
What shoe is she wearing? Oh, it's just a nude pump. I love that. Yeah, I love that with this.
Because she gives you a nude illusion, and then she puts this other thing on top, the blue, to make the colors pop. And it's so cute, and it's so denim. That's what I like about it, because this is still denim. She's giving us what she does and who she is, but in a still fun, clowny, campy kind of way. And that's who Denim is, and that's who Denim has presented herself to be since the very beginning. Like, that's what I can say about Denim. She has not folded or moved away from who she introduced us as Denim. And I can appreciate that, and I like this, and I think her spot in the top was deserved, for sure.
Scores.
Mm-hmm. This is a full for me.
I'm going to give it a 97.
I'm going to give it a 96.
Period. You get it?
But, yes. So, the top three that we get is not the top three that any of us thought it necessarily should be. Let's just say that for this moment. But our top three is Kitten, Kiki, and Denim. And I think if anyone was going to, I was going to say it should have been Luna. But if anyone was going to be in the top other than Luna, I think it would have been Kitten. So, like, okay, whatever. Like, sure. But it should have been Luna.
Should have been Luna, but okay.
Should have been Luna, yeah.
Should have been Luna. But our winner, obviously, of course, it's Kiki.
Come on, say it. Give it to me, Logan.
Hold on, I got it.
Deserve.
So deserved.
So
deserved.
And we find out that our bottom three is Aimee, Melinda, and Nearah. And we go back to Untucked. And oh boy, do we go back to Untucked.
I think this is my spiciest Untucked I've seen since I've started watching Drag Race.
Lana, we keep telling you this is the best episode of Canada's Drag Race ever for this reason. Like, it's all of it compounded. It's like the drama at the start, and then Venus freaking out over not being able to sew, and all of the workroom stuff, and then the Aimee and Luna conversation, which is so emotional, and then the runway, and then Kiki winning as she should because it's deserved, and then this, and then the lip sync. Like, this is a perfect episode of Drag Race. This is a perfect episode of Drag Race.
It is.
Because we go back to Untucked, and they're talking about who won and all this stuff, and the bottom three girls are pleading their cases to Kiki, and it's kind of going back and forth. And at first, Melinda is like, I don't want it. Like, don't save me. I don't want it. And at one point as well, Aimee's like, I don't want it either. And so Nearah's like, okay, I want it. And here's why. I think my garment was the best constructed out of the three. And Aimee just used towels. Now, why's she got to pull Aimee into this?
Okay. So I saw it a little different. Melinda was definitely saying, I don't want it. I don't think this is for me. This, the tea, this is thing.
Did I mix up when Aimee said she didn't want it? Because she said at the end, right?
No, she said, this is what Aimee said. She said, I want it, but I don't want you to choose me because I'm your friend.
Yeah, that's how it was.
She was more like, I don't want you to give it to me just because I'm your friend. But I wanted you to give it to me because you want to give it to me. I don't want you to do it because I'm just your friend. And then Nearah took that as she didn't want it. And it was like, well, if they don't want it, I want it. And this is why my garment was better. She used towels. That. And Aimee was like, but hold on. I didn't say I didn't want to be here. I said I don't want her to give it to me if she don't feel like I deserve to get it. And I should fight for my life. I'm trying to be fair. And she was like, well, you And she was like, so you saying your outfit is better than mine? And he was like, absolutely. And she's like, you used towels. She was like, you glued everything. She's like, I have a seam right here. I'm like, girl, your one seam. Your one seam. You glued the whole outfit together, but your one seam? Okay.
Uh-huh.
But for me, I was like, I get fighting for your life and wanting to be safe. Mm-hmm. And, you know, sometimes you have to trash a little bit of the other person's look to compare it to, like, look at her, look at me, who deserves it more. But I was like, Nearah, girl. She was like, you don't want to lip sync against me, girl. I was like, oh, is this the challenge? Then Aimee was like, don't give it to me. Keep me in the bottom with her and let me lip sync against her. Save Melinda and let us lip sync and see who can do it. And Nearah's like, can you even do a split? She was like, you'll see what I can do. I was like, oh, my goodness. My goodness. I love this. This whole Golden Beaver thing is making this a whole lot better for me. Because You
see why we've been wanting this format for years, Lana. Like, imagine this format on All Stars 8. Now, that would have brought some drama to the game.
Yeah, I was literally.
Now, come on now. Like,
it was something. I was like, ooh, yeah. But I was like, that girl, she ain't never said she didn't want it. And she wants to be here. Like, Aimee wanted to be here, but she was like, if you don't feel I deserve to get the beaver, then don't give it to me. Give it to who you feel is your decision, is your pride, your power. Do what you see is the right move. But Nearah was like, no, they don't want it. I want it. And so this is one. That. I was like, oh, that sounds like a challenge to me. And I love a good challenge. And Aimee, Yonce, Shennel said, I'm throwing down the gauntlet on here. Save Melinda. Put us in the bottom. And let's see who can do what we're going to do. And I was like, yeah.
Because we also have to talk about Melinda having her moment.
Ooh.
Where she is like, I just don't understand. I'm tired of being the punching bag for these judges. And she walks off.
And I was
like, you live your truth. You do what you live in your emotion. Like, your emotions are valid. But where did this come from? Yes. So the tea that I heard was Aimee said, and Girlfriend has also talked a little bit about this as well, despite not being in the episode. Mm-hmm. But Aimee said at a viewing party that there is a lot that we didn't see that day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That added to why everybody's emotions were so high. So something happened that we're not seeing. And we're probably not going to find out until their NDAs are up. But, like, Aimee said that at a viewing party. Girlfriend has talked a lot about, like, the emotional toll that, like, the entire cast has had because of this season, which makes me think there was something going on with the producing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm confused as to what it is. I want to know. Obviously, they can't talk about it now. But I think the Canada's Drag Race NDAs are only like a year or 2 years. So we should know relatively soon. But I was confused by the Melinda moment. And then that like the tensions being high informs the Aimee versus Nearah moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that had been building for a couple episodes. Because remember when they were in the group together with QVC, they had their little spat as well. So... And Kiki set up the moment that we'd all been waiting for. So Kiki with the Golden Beaver saves Melinda because she's not a punching bag. She's a drag queen.
Period.
And we get the bottom that we all kind of wanted which is Nearah and Aimee lip syncing to Come Through by Priyanka and Lemon, making herstory as the first song by a Drag Race queen, or queens in this case, to be a lip sync for your life song on Drag Race.
That's awesome.
And if anyone was going to do it, I agree with you. And I was going to say, if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be this song, and it was going to be Priyanka and Lemon.
Literally.
When this song dropped, Lana, the fandom went crazy. And it's a great song.
It is a good song. It's a really good song. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to listen to that because what I'm hearing from the lip sync.
Coming on. Well, you heard the whole song. They played the whole song.
They played the full song too, which I was shocked.
Well, they do that in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
It's less to buy the rights for everything, so that's why they get all the good songs in Canada. Honestly, plus I'm pretty sure they were like, hey, Priyanka girl,
can we get the song?
We want to use Come Through.
And she was like, absolutely, put it on.
And she was like, I will come through.
Period.
Literally.
But this song became iconic because of Lemon's verse. Let's all be honest and genuine here. Because Lemon's verse is what made it. Now, this lip sync, this was something. Because I think the performance was lovely, gal. Neither of these bitches knew their words. Neither of these bitches knew their words.
But here's the thing for me. I gave Aimee a little bit more grace than I would have given Nearah because English is not her first language.
True.
And so she is learning, trying to decide, figure things out. But I'm like, Nearah, girl, this is what you're supposed to do. You talked all this trash in the back, talking about how you just go eat up this lip sync and you was going to tear down the house and tear the roof off the sucker. You dance. Yeah.
Her performance was house down with the boots. The lip syncing, questionable.
Questionable
at best. I was hoping for a better lip sync for this song. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
I wanted Priyanka and Kiara levels of iconic with this. And it's frustrating to me as girls that live in Canada and obviously watch Canada's Drag Race. It's honestly kind of frustrating to me that they didn't know the words to this song. More than any other song this season. You see Come Through on your iPod, you know they're going to use it. So you know you need to learn the song. But I thought the overall performance was, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So it was still a really good experience to watch. It's just the lip syncing was not it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had high hopes because once I heard them say Priyanka and Lemon, I was just like, what the fuck?
Literally.
I remember listening to this for the very first time, the song itself, I was just like, oh my God, if this isn't a lip sync at some point, I'm and the fact that it happened, because I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Shea Coulee's song was going to be one of the first ones.
Cocky?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Cocky. Ooh, that's good. That would be good, but
I'm glad that this is love.
It's so good.
So good.
At least Aimee had the Lemon choreography down.
Yep.
So, in that case, but we got our results. And Nearah is called safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little gooped for a second.
I was
gooped, gagged, and shriveled. And then they said, Aimee, Yonce, Shennel, Shantae, you also stay. And for the first time in Canada's Drag Race history, we have a double save. This is the first one ever.
Wow.
I wish it was for a better lip sync. Because there are plenty of other Canada's Drag Race lip syncs that deserve a double save. But
I will say this. I actually enjoyed the lip sync because I didn't really pay that much attention to the actual lip sync of the song.
Oh, I enjoyed it too.
And because
me too.
And because I'm not as invested in this song as the both of you are, so I understand your emotional attachment to the song.
Totally.
So it's kind of like I want it more because this song is so amazing. And I get it, because if it was a song that I love that much, I would want the perfect lip sync. I want you to know every single word of every single syllable of every single part of the song, even the ad-libs. Like, you need to know all of it. But I enjoyed the lip sync in itself, and I feel like both of them gave two different performances. But I could not take my eye off of Aimee, Yonce, Shennel.
I agree with
Could
you.
not take my... She didn't do the flips and the trips and the thing. She did a little rollover, which is fine. She didn't do all of the stuff that Nearah did, sure. But she was stunning to watch.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my eye was just drawn to her, and I could not take my eyes off of her. I watched the lip sync twice just so I can make sure to give each of them a fair shake of looking to see what they did. But my eye continued to wander towards Aimee. It was something about the way she looked into that camera. It drew me in, and I was like, oh, I'm following her. Why? She's not doing near the stuff that Nearah Nuff is doing. Like, Nearah's flipping, she's splitting, she's twirling, she's duck walking, she's doing it all. Yeah. And I should be into this, but I'm drawn to the subtleties that Aimee was giving. And I was like, oh.
Well, what did it for me? Because I think if I had to name a winner of this lip sync, I think I would agree with you. I also would have picked Aimee. And the reason why is because I absolutely agree with you. I think Aimee, Yonce, Shennel is a very captivating performer. And I'm very excited to see. I don't want to see her in the bottom again necessarily, but I'm excited to see her perform more. That's what I'm excited for. Nearah had the stunts. A lot of them were crunchy.
That part.
Yep, that part.
No shade, Miss Nearah. I think you're very talented. I can't do half the shit you can do.
Absolutely not.
Crunchy. But, like, I can't do half of that. Crunchy. But, like, you can have all the stunts and tricks and all of that. I'm going to look for the most captivating performer. And in this moment, in this lip sync, Aimee was more captivating to me. So, I agree with you, Lana.
Brandon, what do you think? Was any more captivating, or was you?
No, yeah, I agree with both you because, like, yes. So the first time I watched it, like, you can tell, like, they're trying to get your attention at Nearah. However, I was trying to see, like, what Aimee was going to bring too, because, like, I was more interested to see what that was going to bring, and I was like, okay, because you can tell, like you can see, like, they wanted to do like a split like type of like shot. At one moment, I thought they were gonna like do like a like side by side, but they didn't, because like they haven't done that in a while.
They should have done the split screen. That would have been nice, but neither of them knew the words.
Yeah, that was the thing, because like once it got to Lemon's verse, like I was like, all right, who knows which? So
I was like, who knows the words to Lemon's verse? The answer, nobody.
Literally me, and I'm like judging you.
It was funny because I think what actually got me too hooked with Aimee is like she was not only, she didn't know the words, but she knew the vibe. Like she knew the vibe of the song and how
she knew the important moments and the important lyrics.
Right. And so she was like working off of that. And so when she flipped Nearah off, I was like, ooh, well.
Yeah,
she was like blocked. Like she was like, she had the I got all the I don't know the words to Priyanka's verse. I'm gonna be honest. I know most of Lemon's, but like
same.
But yeah, no one goes home. And honestly, I'm fine with it because I'd like to see more. I'd like to see more of both of these entertainers. So, like, at the end of the day, I'm fine with it.
Me too.
That is that for this week. This preview. Dear God, this preview.
It just never stopped with this episode. Not even in the previews.
These girls came onto this season to give good TV. And I'm thrilled about it. Because we start and you see Luna saying, well, we're not going to talk about my look right now, which they shouldn't be. Because her look is great.
Yes.
But they shouldn't be doing that. Into Snatch Game.
In episode 5.
I know. I was going to say, it's not our Viacom produced, scripted episode 6 Snatch Game, Lana. It's episode 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. Because if the tea I've heard is correct, we're going to be very excited for episode 6 regardless, Mom.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm very excited for what I've heard about episode 6.
Okay.
But I'm also very excited for Snatch Game.
Yeah, and we get a more, like, everybody's excited for Snatch Game, but then they end the previews with Brooklyn like, stop the music. Stop the music. I'm like, what?
We are having a Valentina-esque moment on this season with the presence of the Essence of Hall, Miss Jada Essence Hall.
Yes.
Baby, when I saw
I knew who that
Jada
was.
Essence Hall, because she's iconic.
Even I knew
because she's one of the best winners of all time. I'm so excited to have Jada back on my screen again. Like, I'm so thrilled. It has not been very long, and yet I have had a very deep withdrawal of Jada Essence Hall on my TV screens. I'm thrilled. I am so excited for more Jada. Because she really is one of my favorite winners of all time.
No,
like, she really is. She really is. Like, oh, it's so good.
Like, this episode to a T again. Best episode of all time. Like,
and I think next week might top it.
I know.
Who knows? Like,
who knows?
Who knows? I am so excited for Canada. These girls have really come in. They said, oh, it's season 4 of Canada. Oh, we're going to act like it's season 4 of US. That's what it feels like to me.
No, yeah.
Because I'm like, are we going to get a Sharon Fifi sort of rivalry between Aimee and Nearah? Like, is that what's coming?
That's what it's looking like.
I would love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love this season. I'm so thrilled for the rest of this season. I'm happy that this is the season we're ending off on this year. Like, this season is closing the year. Because, but
do we have a draft update?
Oh, I'm so happy you asked, Lana, because yes, we do.
Period.
Thank you so much for asking. I have to pull it up because it's several tabs away on my phone now. But yes, of which I'm the only person actively the episode that's in the draft, but whatever. So, Anissa, our dearest Anissa, is still in 4th place with 26 points. Currently with just a team of Kiki and Luna. But they got a big boost this week because of Kiki's win. So, Dawn is still in 3rd place, but with 27.5 points.
Ooh.
And myself and Esme are still only within a point of each other. I'm in 2nd with 41.5 points. And Esme is currently in 1st with 42.5 points.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So it is a close battle for 3rd, and it is a close battle for 1st. But
we love that for you.
Thank you. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 4 of our coverage of Canada's Drag Race season 4. We'll be back next week to talk about Snatch Game. Snatch Game. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we are here almost every day of the week, giving you almost everything drag race and drag adjacent. Our season 16 coverage will be coming very, very soon. Make sure to follow us on our socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at The Cup Pod. You could also go follow the three of us down below. If you like Twitch things, whenever Brandon decides he wants to stream, go see Brandon on Twitch because he's lovely. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to the Cup mug, available down in the description below as well. And with that being said, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You done?
Bye.
Done.
Yay!
I love it. Not the
I want you
shade.
to play with me.